Indoor hydroponic garden. Use clones for a quick start. Cloning or taking cuttings of your favorite plants is the very best way to perpetuate their existence. It's also the best way to get them started for an indoor hydroponic garden. For instance, I had a very successful rosemary plant growing on my kitchen windowsill. However, it was in dirt and I really don't like dirt in the house. I took cuttings from it and ended up with 3 new healthy clones that I planted in a leca, that's small clay pellets, medium, in my indoor hydroponic garden. With an indoor hydroponic garden, you can keep it constantly fresh with new clones. You never need to be without a special herb, flower or vegetable you really like ever again. Here are a few lighting tips to get perfect clones for your indoor hydroponic garden. Unlike when you start seedlings, clones need light from day 1 after rooting. It's a good idea to start with lower and diffuse light intensities from sources such as T5 or T8 fluorescent lighting. During the first few days, the cuttings will do best with just 1 or 2 24-watt strips over the top of a standard 10 by 20 propagation tray in your hydroponic garden. You can gradually increase the light intensity after a few days by lowering the light fixtures closer to the propagation dome. However, make certain the temperature doesn't rise in your indoor hydroponic garden above 85 Fahrenheit or 29 Celsius inside the dome after making this adjustment. Once the roots develop, you can switch to HID lights that provide mostly red and blue growth stimulating spectrums. Metal halide grow lights should be used for the vegetative stage of plant growth in your indoor hydroponic garden. Metal halide grow lights will produce strong lights in the blue and white spectrum, which effectively mimics a typical summer day. High-pressure sodium grow lights will produce strong light in the red spectrum, which mimics the angle of the sun during fall. When your plants are ready to start flowering, you should switch from your metal halide grow lights to your high-pressure sodium grow lights in your indoor hydroponic garden. Condition your plants to this more intense light in your indoor hydroponic garden by gradually decreasing the distance between the plants and the light fixtures. After a couple of weeks, your plants should be able to handle very bright levels of light, which will encourage healthy, robust and fast-growing plants in your indoor hydroponic garden. An indoor hydroponic garden will be a source of great joy and wonderment once you've got it started, and the fastest way is with clones or cuttings. As the summer comes to an end, take cuttings from the garden and start new plants for your indoor hydroponic garden. Show the children what you're doing, and they can share in the magic of starting new plants for your indoor hydroponic garden. Visit www.hydroponicgarden.net to choose your indoor hydroponic garden and get growing with some grow lights. Good growing!